welcome back to Vigor. It is your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. Something magical is going to happen in this episode. Something magical indeed. But first, we gotta get through the meat of the episode. I made a video entitled Self-Written, and I'm pretty sure I made a second rendition of Self-Written. This video right here, it could be the third rendition of Self-Written. And in case you didn't know, I really hope YouTube promoted those videos, because those are like really good videos in my opinion. Self-Written is, I don't want to say a series, but whenever I have that title on a video, it means that the game and the gameplay basically needs no explanation. It basically means that the game plays itself. Like you cannot script the shit that's happening in the game. And I mean, if you want to take it a step further, my entire stream can be self-written too. Because most of the time when I stream, I don't talk. Because I'm focused. But first things first. Y'all may have noticed a difference between me hitting up a conversation immediately. Here's my difference. And you'll see why in the future video. By the way, I found a picture. Why there's a difference I made. So whenever I have a radiation grenade, I relocate the airdrop first. Because once you relocate the airdrop, you'll know exactly where it's going to land, which means your radiation grenade will have a guaranteed area of effect on the airdrop. But when you don't have a radiation grenade, or when I don't rather, I put radiation on the airdrop. Because it forces the person to leave that got it. And like I said, you'll see that in a future episode. But yes, we're not going to glance over this encounter. So, you know that feeling when you know somebody spawns somewhere and it's completely obvious where they're going to go? Yeah, that's why I crawled all the way up to that ridge, thinking that I'm going to spot somebody going for that container. No, it was a raincoat in a bush that was too small for the raincoat. But we're not done yet though. You see how I keep walking back and forth and aiming in that location? I don't know if y'all seen it. I really don't know if y'all seen it. But somebody's over there. You see that objective in the top right hand of your screen? It's not just a placeholder. I legit try to watch my surroundings everywhere I go. I try. Now look, y'all know, I haven't said this yet, but y'all know I say y'all are sleeping on an L86. And at the time of this recording, at the time of this gameplay, I'm pretty sure, I have maybe about 6, maybe? So I don't want to lose this L86. So I fuck off, and I decide to play the game in a different way. And I get a reminder to fuck off, because somebody else used the comm station, and I'm like, wait a minute, the one I use should be off cooldown as well. And so I walked over here and used this comm station. But we all know, if you play this game a lot, and by the way, new players, listen up, there is a truck that spawns back there with a lot of stuff in it, a lot of useful stuff in it, and it's guaranteed, as of this recording, and hopefully onwards. Vigor, if you nerf that truck, well devs, if you nerf that truck, something's wrong with you, because that truck is literally holding me on to this game by a thread. But anyways, you see, I'm back over here, and that truck is in the back of my mind. And then somebody uses the detector, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty far away. But the guy that I seen, I want to say is still over here. And you see, I'm deciding right now, truck or person? Truck? Yeah, let's go with the truck. Because the earlier you can, you should rush this truck as early as possible. That's what I believe. Because you'll have a PSD on you, and a transmitter, and a jammer, and a mortar strike. Pretty much the 4 cornerstones of utility. And I'm pretty sure I just did a 360 right there to look cool for the camera. But anyways, boom. Transmitter, jammer, mortar strike, portable signal detector. Wonderful. So now I know nobody has the ability to detect who's closest to them but me. You know what I mean, unless they bought their own PSD, but hey, I can always outrun those. And plus I have a transmitter as well. Wonderful. Now, it has fallen slightly quiet. We did hear some shots on the other side of the map. But in terms of over here, it's kind of quiet. It's kind of quiet indeed. Look at this. It looks pretty, doesn't it? And right here, I realize I'm over the time safe. And I'm making mental note of that. Check the map one more time. Keep going forward. Now, I've given this guy time to move, let's say. I've given this guy time to rethink his strategy. Pro tip. Well, not even pro. Common sense tip. If somebody's walking, and then all of a sudden they stop walking, and then start strafing left and right in front of you, they saw you. Okay? They're taking evasive action. Because they think they're going to get into a gunfight. And when you see that person walk away, they're walking away knowing they got shot at. Visually. Not with a bullet, but you saw them and you marked them with your eyes. That's what I mean. Now again, I've given this guy time to relocate. Give him time to do anything else. The container is still down there. And it's still locked. That tells me he's still watching it. But the real question is he still here? Well, look at that rock past that little grass spot right there. You're going to see a rifle end come up over that rock. And once I seen that rifle end come up over that rock, I'm like, yep, he saw me. He knows I'm here. So I'll take cover. Now look. I ping where he's at now. I ping where he's at. So I know for a fact he's right there. And someone else uses the detector. Before you say, Jet, why are you running away? Here's some Vigor iceberg type shit. Your weapon extends your hitbox. Well, your visual hitbox. As in, if your weapon's in your hand, I can see you better. And when you're prone with your weapon in your hand, the end of your weapon is pretty much a compass of where you're looking. So if I seen the end of his rifle pointing directly up, but yet directly in my direction, as I shoot one time thinking it's his head, he saw me. And I'm not going to give him a chance to end me. I don't know what that weapon is. I know it's not a pistol. But yet, somebody is over there. And that sounds like an S-82. So I fucked up. I did. I shot once, gave away my position, got the S-82, was like, okay, somebody's over here. He starts aiming, saw me, black against white, and took a shot. Now here's the thing. I want to place this radiation grenade on this airdrop, but I can't do that because old boy is still right there. We seen him. He's still right there. Which means he's not going to be a part of the last second meta. That sucks. Let me tell y'all something. I absolutely revel in kills like these. Look where he's at. Between two rocks, facing one area with an M21 and one clip worth of ammunition. We know what his game plan was. His game plan was to camp the container and shoot at anybody going for it. And he was covered on both sides. It's almost like he was camping there. It's almost like that strategy he thought was bulletproof. As in, I'm impenetrable here. Nobody can see me. I can shoot at anybody who goes for that container. Boom. We good. Let me tell you something, folks. Nothing in this game is guaranteed. Absolutely no. Death is guaranteed. You're going to die in this game. You're going to. But besides that, nothing is guaranteed. What I just did was I said, with one bullet, your strategy is invalid. That shit sucks. Play the game. Play the actual game. So, remember in the beginning of the video when I said something magical was going to happen? Check this out. So the guy that shot at me with the S-82, he has an airdrop in his hands, and he can't stay in the lobby because he has radiation. Which means I got to touch one of everything important in this encounter. The cache, the container, the safe, and the airdrop. The only thing that would have made this better is if the airdrop was the red container. But I couldn't do that because A, it was radiated due to my own actions, and B, someone else already got it. I want to say that has never happened to me before in the game. Where you got to touch everything important, including the buried cache. Too bad this encounter wasn't boosted, because if it was, this would have been a massive XP gain. Massive. But hey, I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Until next time, peace.